Remember, the elevator of success is out of order, Chris. Take the stairs, one step at a time. Welcome to another episode of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs, the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Tuesday, June 24th, 2014, and on today's show, you can't keep a good man down. Jay Cutler put in the slammer? Flexatron makes the cover? Justin Compton on chest training? And what happened at Heavy Muscle TV? All that and much, much more only on Muscle in the Morning. After a pretty serious training-related shoulder injury and substantial weight gain last year, IFBB men's physique pro Arya Safai knew in his heart that he needed to turn things around. So he headed back to the gym and enlisted the help of trainer Kim Otto in order to tackle the grueling 4-contest competition schedule he lined up for himself. 2 contests into 2014 and 2 ninth-place finishes later, he nearly gave up. Then after a 4th-place finish at the IFBB Mile High Men's Physique Pro, he realized he finally found the magic formula. Using the experience from these previous 3 competitions, Safai won this past weekend's IFBB Greater Gulf States in rather spectacular fashion. The 5'7", 149-pound men's physique pro is very proud to be 100% natural, and when asked if anyone in the lineup actually gave him a hard fight, Arya admitted, quote, 20-year-old Jeff's side made me very uncomfortable. He's tall with an awesome frame. Now that show number 4 is done, Safai plans to take a much-deserved break and then start his preparation for the Men's Physique Olympia in September. 4-time Mr. Olympia Jay Cutler has pretty much done it all and seen it all. But this past weekend, following the NPC Bev Francis Atlantic States, Cutler got locked up. That's right. Jay and 2-time Arnold Classic champion Kai Green paid a special visit to a local precinct in the New York City Police Department. While there, the two posed for photos, interacted with staff, and the Predator had a little fun putting Cutler behind bars. Having some first-hand experience with prisons, bars, and handcuffs myself, I can tell you it's a lot more fun visiting than being a permanent resident. On behalf of RX Muscle, I'd like to send a special shout-out to all our friends in the police, fire, and emergency life-saving professions. Congrats go out to VPX Nutrition's Sean Flexatron Roden for landing the cover of Flex magazine. Roden continues to rehab his broken foot and appear at contests to meet and interact with fans. The Jamaican-American Arnold Classic runner-up is currently training hard, trying to add as much muscle as possible prior to starting his diet for the Mr. Olympia contest, where he hopes to move up from his 4th-place finish last year. Back in California, working with trainer Charles Glass in the gym and Chris the Technician Aceto on the diet front, Roden is locked and ready to bring his best to the later half of 2014. Team Gear's Justin Compton has been laying low since his big win at the IFBB Orlando Europa Show of Champions. But rest assured, he's been hard at work on his training and diet. In this video, shot during the week of the NPC Junior Nationals, Compton puts a maximum effort out in front of the cameras. But what strikes me as unusual for a big guy like Compton, big poundages aren't being arbitrarily flung around. In fact, Compton shows excellent control of the movements, and he really squeezes out every last rep, almost making it look easy. With an Olympia qualification from his Orlando Europa victory already in the bag, Compton is focused on making a big impression at his first Olympia come this September. Last Thursday night's Heavy Muscle TV show featured a star-studded panel consisting of IFBB pro bodybuilder Eugene Mission, NPC Atlantic States middleweight champ Amit Roy, and Power Fitness owner Justin Miller. During the show, Mission, an aspiring Hollywood movie star, tested out, at my behest, his acting mettle by portraying a Russian gangster shaking down a mild-mannered Justin Miller. Halfway through the performance, Mission's acting acumen got just a little too real because Miller freaked out and lost his cool. Justin looks worried. I think he should shit himself.
I'm worried for Justin right now.
Serious.
Look at Justin getting all worried. The full replay of Heavy Muscle TV can be watched at rxmuscle.com. Just click on the Heavy Muscle Show under the RX TV tab. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs, the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. And for full quotes and Muscle in the Morning bonus features, join Muscle in the Morning's official Facebook page. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And remember to follow us on Twitter and Facebook.